Yo, I said, yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy coming to y'all with another video, man. Look, we got another reaction video. Today we got UFC 6, things we need in UFC 6 by Wavy MMA. I literally was just scrolling through the YouTube feed. This video popped up. I jumped in his stream and said, hey, bro, I'm about to react to this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see what this got going on. And yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to him. The original link, or the link to the original video is going to be in the link in the description. So guys, you know what I'm saying, click that link, go over there, watch the video, get his watch time up, subscribe to his channel, like the video, all of that. Let's get into this, man. Let's see what's going on.
What's good, y'all? Back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about UFC 6 and the things we need to put in the game. Now, I'm not just a casual when I do this. I play UFC 5. I think I have like at least 20 days played on it. So I play a lot of, I play mostly ranked online. So ranked MMA and then the ranked stand and bang. But I'm not gonna waste your time on a long ass intro. Let's get straight into it. All right, the first thing that has to be in UFC 6 is crossplay. It needs to be on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. It's almost 20.
Yeah, why isn't this a thing? Very simple. Right there. I had crossplay. It's not rocket science. I just hope that y'all just don't be lazy. That's it. Like, I don't even know why this is not even in the game already.
26. The game's not even out on PC. And I recently just sold my Xbox because I built a PC and I'm really big into like PCs now. I'm building my own shit. I don't have an Xbox anymore. So the only way I can play the game is through cloud gaming. There's like a delay. So basically what cloud gaming is, you're streaming the game. And it really limits it. It's really affecting my rank play, bro. Like I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked this season because of this delay. I feel like maybe I'm just coping and maybe people are just better than me, but I don't remember.
So if y'all don't know, the man not lying. Division 20 means you're top of division, you know what I'm saying? Your boy being Division 20 myself, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's definitely good at the game. Season 11, when I still have my Xbox, I was way better. LOL, no cope. Yeah, now he's speaking fast.
I remember getting my ass beat this much. That delay really hurts. PCs, building your own PC and gaming on that is way better experience than any console. So if you guys want to grow the game, make more money, you have to offer it everywhere, man. Please, EA, if you're watching this video, please put it on PC, man. You're going to have a community who wants to play the fucking game. So, man, yeah, man, if UFC 6 comes out and I still got to play it on cloud gaming, I'm going to be very pissed. So,
damn. It's not gonna be good, man.
I'm all in on my PC, man. I'm never going back to console. Next thing is they got to have game chat. How? Oh my God, does EA?
We had this in UFC 2. That's what makes people want to just like grab these developers by the neck and choke slam them, and these people that think the way they do and get choke slam in GTA, because, bruh, the thought process of you guys is almost like it's evil and just pure evil and hatred. It's like, you guys already made the game bad enough. The gameplay mechanics suck, and then you're gonna take away one of the fun aspects of the game, which is game chat. Seriously? It's like making my blood boil just thinking about it. Like, you guys remove game chat, like you're taking away the ability for us to have interactions with the person that we're fighting, so we can literally make better content and more viewers will come into the game. Imagine those kind of interactions on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, short form content where people are having a back and forth in the middle of, like, in a fight. How lit would that be? I don't understand what's going on now. You know, because I'm thinking about it in my head. Yes, you know, these fighting games do get toxic, but from what standpoint? Every game is toxic. So it's so frustrating, man. But please put it back in UFC 6, or we're gonna riot. All right.
How the hell does Fight Night Champion, which came out in 2012, I think, has game chat? We're in 2025, 13 years later. UFC 5 came out in 2023, so damn near 11 years later, and we don't have game chat in that game. Come on, man. Yeah, it makes the fights 10 times more fun when you can hear what the other person is saying live while you guys are fighting each other. Like, come on, man. You're taking away a big
and then make it simple, guys. If you don't want to hear the person, add a mute button. That's why I'm sure that's why he has 2K25 here. 2K25 has game chat. They've always had game chat. If you don't want to hear the person, you can easily just mute them. That's all. It's not that hard, EA. This is why people want to chokeslam y'all, because y'all really deserve to get chokeslammed, RKO'd, and all type of stuff happening to y'all. 619, Swanton Bomb, everything underneath the sun, because y'all just doing this random shit for no reason. Just make us have game chat. That's all. Before we knock y'all out in GTA. All y'all had to do is just add that into the game. That's it. It's not hard at all. Takes y'all 2 seconds.
Element of, you know, the game going viral. You know how much more clips and how much more of the game will be going viral on social media if you allow people to talk shit to each other? Who cares if it's going to be toxic? Every game is toxic. This game is rated M. No little kids should be playing it anyway. And we're MMA fans, so we're not fucking sensitive little girls. If the people from 2K, those greedy, money-hungry people, put game chat through Xbox and PS5, bro. I remember the first time I played like an actual Call of Duty match, and it wasn't MW2. That's the MW2 lobby, but it was like Modern Warfare, the first one, Call of Duty 4. And that literally just blew my mind, bro. Like, you're taking away all the video game nostalgia, man. Put the fucking game chat on there, man. Stop playing, EA. And also, before we keep going with the video, UFC 5 is my favorite game. I don't get a bigger rush out of playing any other video. I don't really get rushes out of playing video games anymore, like I was when I was a kid, maybe because I'm just an old head now. But UFC 5 still gives me that competitive, gets my heart rate pumping. Don't sell us, EA. Weight classes. Okay, so when you go into rank,
I kind of paused when he said that because I'm 25. I'm not sure how old he is. He might be in his 20s, 30s, whatever. But I will say this: I do feel him on that. Although I think that the gameplay on EA, EA UFC, y'all get it. EA UFC Sports 5, whatever UFC 5. Although the gameplay hasn't been that great, I do find myself playing it more than any other game. So I can agree with him there. I want the game to be good. I play it more than any other game, so that's saying something.
and look at this top screenshot up here. It rotates every 30 minutes, so you can get a featherweight men's class, flyweight WMMA, and then middleweight men's. You know what I'm saying? That's better than what it had last year. You should let us pick our own weight classes. I promise to God.
I'm just gonna say this, y'all. I was literally talking about this on stream. Man, I'll tell you what, y'all. We used to have this in UFC 3. We used to be able to pick the weight classes that we want to use, like legitimately pick them. I think the same way how you pick them on Quick Fight, we were able to do that on Ranked. Pick whatever classes we want to use. So if you wanted to use featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, you could do that. Featherweight, lightweight, middleweight, you could do whatever you wanted. And all of a sudden, they're forcing us to use the women classes. Here's the problem with the women's classes, guys, because for the people that are going to be dumb and say, oh, sexist or whatever you got to say, right? The issue with these women's classes, I'm just going to say something that's so honest right now. When it comes to male fighting versus women fighting, guess what? The amount of women fighters that are actually skilled and dominant versus the male fighters that are skilled and dominant is on a whole different scale. So guess what? When you use featherweight, there's a ton of fighters you can use and be successful. When you use women's weight classes, there's only a few fighters you can use. Strawweight, you only can use like 2 to 3 fighters that are actually going to be effective. Zhang Weili, Rose Namajunas, and Joanna Jacek. Flyweight, Valentina, maybe Natalia Silva, Rose is in there too. There's a couple of people you can use, but not as many as compared to the male class, and not especially women's bantamweight. There's like 2 to 3 fighters, so it's very annoying to use those classes because the matchups are the same almost 10 times out of 10. So, yes, please allow us to pick the weight classes because we don't want to use women's weight classes anymore. It's very, very frustrating. Even the males flyweights is frustrating to use. And I'll be honest, there's a few more options for sure, but still, very minimal options. And it's so annoying when you're forced to use that class on Ranked. Like, come on now. I'm just like, all right.
Nobody wants to use the WMMA fighters. No females. Stop trying to market to the females. No females are playing UFC 5.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Y'all got to go all in with the man. Y'all got to go all in with male audience. Don't worry about women audience. Nobody likes that shit. I'm just being honest. Most of the time, if I get WMMA matches, I'm going to back out. Yeah. And I can only do that twice. And then you guys ban me for 30 minutes and I can't play ranked. So please do not, for the love of God, give us random weight classes. Or I'll be with this. Maybe have a women WMMA rank mode and a men separate. And if you guys still want to do the rotating thing, like I said, make them where it's 3 men's weight classes, and I'll be fine with that. But if I have my choice, I want to be able to pick. So if I want to go to
Yeah.
welterweight and I want to use Sean Brady, please just let me go to welterweight every time. If I want to play Sean Brady for the next 5 hours, just let me keep picking welterweight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this is the biggest gameplay. I'm gonna talk a little bit about gameplay in a second. I want to get the basic shit out the way before we move on to the actual gameplay. But this has to be done. We gotta have signature animations like they do on 2K. No fighter should feel the same. So if you're looking right here on the right, this is a screenshot of all the different animations you can put on your My Player when you make a player in My Career or whatever.
Mocap, EA. Mocap. It's very simple. Stop being lazy. Get the fighters in. Get the fighters in. Get the top. Get like the top 30 for each weight class. They got to do that. Top 30, top 20. One, either or. Either it's the top 20 fighters you're going to do in each weight class or the top 30. One of them. Because I know the rankings go from 1 to 15 for each weight class. So you can add 5 more out of the that's right there. That's fighting just outside the rankings because there's a ton of notable names outside of the rankings in each weight class. So they can do that. Have the signature moves. So when people are playing in career, which I'm sure he'll bring up in this video, make the career playable because it's terrible and horrible and not fun to play. No one wants to play it. But allow people to put these different SIGs on their characters, different fight animations. And when we're playing in the game, every single character should feel literally a little bit different because no fighter is really the same. So it's like, get these guys in mocap and have them do the damn moves. That's all. It's very simple. Throw a high kick, throw a front kick, throw a spinning back kick. Whatever the moves they do, have them do it and put it in the game. Or just have everybody do the same set moves. I can't even say that. Just have everybody do their own specific favorite moves. Whatever. Make the game feel unique, please.
They got Kyrie animations, Tyrese, Jordan Poole, and these are all this is not even like, so look at right there. It says free throw. That's Kyrie's free throw. He's got Tyrese Maxey's layup stop. There's so look at all the different NBA players' names. NBA 2K, like I said, the most money hungry company I've ever seen in my life. If they can do it, bro, EA, y'all can do it. Like, just get the UFC fighters to come into the studio, put their shit on, have them throw the basic shit. You need the jabs, you need your hooks, you need your straights. Maybe for the wrestlers, you can have their certain takedown animations. It would just make the game feel way better. It wouldn't feel like the same robotic feel. You could have the different footworks and shit. Like, it would just make... You could have their stances. You can have Sean Strickland with his Philly shell and actually let him block with that. Don't just make everybody put their hands up like this. Everybody's asking for this. This would take the game to a completely different level, and it would really feel like a next-gen game. Next, we got the fighter rosters. I'm not going to lie. I'll give credit when it's due. They do usually do a good job of getting all the ranked fighters on there, all the hot prospects. Like, they already got Michael Morales in the game. Well, they did that pretty quickly, actually. And then make sure you get your fan favorites like Shamil the Block Ghazi if you're going to need him. And then you're going to need my boy Malcolm.
Let's be fair, though, bro. Malcolm Wellmaker just burst on the scene. He just come out of Contender Series? So it's kind of like a little bit fast for them to add certain guys. And I feel like with the UFC, there's always new fighters bursting onto the scene. So I'll give them a little bit of slack for that because they do add fight. Like, they added Esteban Rivabix. He's an entertaining fighter, but I didn't think that they would add him. I thought they would, you know what I mean? So they're doing a pretty good job of that, but I see what they're saying. I don't know about Shamil Gadziev. I don't know about him being... This must be his favorite fighter. I don't know about this one. I ain't gonna lie.
With 2 banging knockouts, we got to get him in the game ASAP. So just little shit like that. Keeping the rosters up to date. One thing I do have a problem with is this alter ego shit. No more unrealistic alter egos. Like, they had this weird Ilya Taporia one where he's like damn near butt naked. They got Sean O'Malley in this Miami. Like, the hardcore UFC 5 players are not Fortnite players, bro. They don't give a fuck about all them goofy ass unrealistic skins, man. We want real skins like you did right here when you let the community vote. And we can get to Charles Oliveira when he finally gets that belt and he starts rubbing his belly. That's fire. That's a fire ass alter ego. They did the Jorge Masvidal when he kneed Ben Askren. Do shit like that, but none of that goofy Fortnite type.
That's the ones we care about the most.
And then also, you got to pay for these. So hopefully in UFC 6, all the ones I've earned are gonna carry over to the next game, so I don't have to redo this.
Probably not.
So please, that would really fuck us if we go on to UFC 6 and I can't use my Charles Oliveira.
I'll tell you what though. All these alter egos, I use my coins to buy them. I don't spend any actual money. So the coins that I earn in the game by playing ranked, when I add up my coins and I get like 15K and I can buy the alter egos, that's how I do it. I don't be going out of my way to damn buy these damn stuff. I don't got the time. So that's my way of doing it. But I get it. Some people want it right away. And me personally, it is what it is. And some of them you actually could earn at random moments. I don't know the specifics for it, but it's a few got like Darren Till. He has an alter ego. I think when he fought Wonder Boy, and yeah, I just earned him. Like I just went on to the character and he was there. So it is what it is. But I get what he's saying. But they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna allow those characters to transfer. They're not gonna do that.
262 alter ego. That's really gonna grind a lot of gears. So I'm just giving y'all a warning. People aren't gonna like that. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna get to the gameplay here in a second. I'm just getting out all the basic shit. No more 4 and 5 stars, bro. Let's go back to the old days. Like the old UFC games, we're going to use overalls. Dude,
Yeah.
go back to the overalls. I don't like the 4.5, 5 stars because everybody's a 4.5 star. It's just like real confusing on who's really like good. And also going back to the signature animations, if you add those in, it's going to make people not just use the same fighters. Because when you go on ranked, you see the same fucking fighters. Everybody gets Ilia Topuria. Everyone gets the fucking cracked out Conor McGregor. And also, one more thing. Let's make the ratings realistic. Like some of these MMA fighters, they got pillow hands, bro. They can't be having in the 90 punch power, bro. Some of these submission defense of people getting choked out or in the high 90. No, bro. You got to make realistic ratings. Make the game feel realistic. All right, the moment y'all been waiting for. Let's get to the gameplay, man. First, I'm gonna give compliments because this is, like I said, this is my for. Let's get to the.
Let's just run through these real quick. Improved subsystem. Now, shout out to y'all, EA, because y'all did make the subsystem a little bit, it's a little bit new, but it's too A-B. It's too black or white. There needs to be more to it. It can't just be, okay, you get him in a sub, now we're going to stall, now I'm going to drain your energy. If you go left or right, I'm going to deny you, and then go for a sub and drain your bar. Like, it's like, come on, man. It's a little bit too black or white. Put some sauce to it, bruh. Add some scrambling mechanisms to it. Add different things. This is gonna go with upgrading the stats and things like that. Free kick, I'm not sure what he means. Elbows on the ground, like we should be able to throw like EA. What the are y'all doing? What is going on with y'all boys, man? Why are we only allowed to throw one elbow on the ground, man? Is y'all drunk? Please allow free flowing striking on the ground. Allow hammer fists. Allow hooks. Allow elbows. People should be punished for getting put in that position. Punished. Make the game realistic. Stop with this arcade shit. Stop with this. Oh, it's going to be arcade here, and then here it's going to be super, 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 super realistic to the point where it makes no sense. You get one elbow. No. Punching power. Okay, judges rob. I ain't gonna lie, I think they do a pretty good job of having the judges rob because there's a lot of times where the decisions make no sense. Fighters' bodies true. Improve the clinch. Yeah, come on. It's pretty simple. I had to quit a game on stream because of that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and play against someone that's running around grabbing my neck so easily. Why is that a thing, EA? Why are people grabbing necks? Why are they able to walk up to you and grab your neck like you're a baby? What is that? We were able to block the clinch before in UFC 3. Why the hell did y'all take it out the game? Why can't we block the clinch? Why when we're seeing somebody reach their hand so lazily, we're not allowed to shoo it out the way? No fighter in real life can just walk up to somebody and grab the back of their neck with one hand without getting punished. It makes no sense. More body damage, okay. Gas easier. Please. That's gonna mitigate the spamming. Gassing easier, add more realistic cardio. Make people be punished for missing punches with their stamina getting drained because they're just missing. They're draining their energy by throwing too many shots. Moving slip hooks, okay. Unrealistic kicks, okay. Block glitch. All right, let's get into
the gameplay, man. First, I'm gonna give compliments because this is, like I said, this is my favorite game. I'm not gonna just sit on the game. I do like the new submission system. I think it's way better than doing the little UFC 4 shit where you gotta play the little game. I just feel like there's different things we can do besides just holding down R1 and then draining their stamina and then whoever moves first and trying to guess. Like, I feel like we can make a different game out of it. Maybe to get to the next step, maybe to submit somebody, you got to transition one more time and they got to deny that or some tricky shit like that. I don't like how you can just hold R1 and drain both people's stamina and then it becomes like a race basically. I don't like that, but I do like it a lot better. I do like the submission system a lot better than
that's true.
The free kick. So let me talk about this.
That's true.
Let me talk about kicking in general for a minute. So say I throw a leg kick and they try to throw something, and their player falls down. Well, while they're getting up and I'm still up, I can launch a free head kick at their head, and there's nothing they can do to block it. And it's like,
oh my god, I can't believe this is a thing. Can't believe that's a thing, man. Literally, when your player is getting up, you literally cannot block. Like literally, you're not even able to block. Your player is just forced to get up and take the kick. Now, it's one thing if they had the mechanic there where you could block and you just got up and you didn't block and you got punished for it. But it doesn't matter. Once you get up and they throw a kick, you're going to get hit. No questions asked. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's sickening.
it's like a free rock. So we got to fix little glitches like that. Another thing with the kicking, sometimes I'll push L1 to throw a high kick, and then the kick button, and it throws a fucking body kick.
Yep.
And that's not what I wanted to fucking do. They block it, and then they just immediately counter me. No, I wanted to throw a high kick. We got to fix that. If I push the high kick button, let me throw my high kick. All right,
yeah.
And then, I know everybody talks about this in their videos. Elbows on the ground. We shouldn't only be able to throw one elbow. If you guys are worried about how much damage they do, the more you throw, the easier it is to like get up, or maybe more get up. I don't know, but we have to be able to throw more than one elbow. So yeah, we got to fix the only throwing one elbow. I'm glad we added it back. Y'all moved the step in the right direction. It's just y'all didn't fully commit. Like, y'all were, I think y'all maybe like testing it out. No, we're gonna go all in. Let them throw all the elbows they want. Another thing I've noticed in the game though is like the judges low key be robbing. Like this is a realistic element, but as a competitive person, I don't want to see the fucking judges rob me, bro. When I go back and look at the scorecards, I outstruck them all. I outstruck them the whole round. I had 2 minutes of ground control time, and I still lost that round. We have to work on the fighters' bodies. These UFC fighters in the face.
That's the thing about the judges, right? You can have judge robberies because it's realistic, but you can't. I feel like they didn't have no balance with it. It's like it gets really, really bad, like to the point where it's just like, bruh, really, what's going on here? And it's like it's forcing players to say, you know what, I'm not relying on these judges, man, because it's gonna like literally be the wrong decision a lot of times. So that hasn't been too much of a problem, but I've definitely had moments where like I'm looking at scorecards, like the judging is all over the place. It's like, come on, man, we got to get that a little bit more fixed up.
They look like each other, but their bodies and how big Sean O'Malley is and how big Corey Sandhagen is. Like, these dudes are tall and skinny, and they look fucking jacked and huge on the game. Improve the clinch. I think everybody's talked about this. We got to improve the clinch. The clinch is the same shit as last year, bro. Y'all didn't even try to improve the clinch. What's up with that? I don't understand that. Another thing, we got to have more body damage, man. So if I'm, like, kicking you in your body and going to the body and investing really in the body, bro, that's got to either zap all his cardio. Yes. I got to start getting some rocks off that. It's just too much headhunting in this game, bro. It's just everybody spamming punches and just seeing how many punches they can throw towards your head. So I don't like that. I need the fighters to gas easier. If these people in these first rounds come out throwing 130 strikes, their stamina bars got to deteriorate.
Yeah,
we got to limit these fucking spammers from coming in and spamming and not playing.
How hard is that? Yeah. Why y'all allow these niggas to do that? Why y'all allow niggas to do that, bro? Why y'all allow people to run down and throw 1,000 strikes per round? Is everybody Max Holloway? Is everybody a cardio zombie? Is everybody prime Tony Ferguson? Like, what the hell is going on? Is everybody Pantoja? Where they can just run at you, bum rush you for 5 straight rounds? No. You can't have everybody throwing that many strikes. Even Max Holloway and those guys, you should allow them to throw a higher amount of strikes, but not too much to the point where it's 140, 150 per round consistently. That should be something that, like, is rare, but only for the players that can actually do it. We have to stop this, because you could pick anybody on EA Sports UFC 5 and really just spam and get away with it, bro. Like, literally, it doesn't matter who you use. You can literally do that and spam and get away with it and be perfectly fine for the whole fight and break your damn block.
And
hopefully he talks about that.
Fucking fight. It's just too chaotic. I can't stand those moving slip hooks. And if you throw a straight, if you throw a jab, if you throw an uppercut, they're gonna counter and get a big rock counter animation. Some of the punch animations, some of the kicking animations, we gotta fix that. While I'm talking about unrealistic kick, I'm in southpaw and I act like I'm gonna throw a leg kick and then I send a body kick. Bro, those kicks come all the way across the octagon. I'm not rocking with that. Take that away. And then there's this block glitch where sometimes I'm clearly holding right trigger and they throw a flying knee, and I'm just not blocking my head, and I get rocked. So it's just little shit, bro. Like, it's not big shit, bro. We can fix the game. All right, I thought this was a really good idea. We need different rank modes. So maybe you can have an all boxing mode where you can only punch. For the people that just love the box, and you can go in there with Max Holloway and a fucking other good boxer. I don't know, Dustin Poirier, UFC 318, and you can just go in there and box. No kicking, no grappling, no clinching, just straight box.
Yo, this right here, yo. Wavy MMA, bro. And everybody that's watching this video, y'all do bro a favor, and I hope he does it for himself. Bro, make a TikTok of this, make a YouTube shirt to this. This is your idea right here, bro. This is the first time I've ever seen this. And this would be major. This could take the game to the... I think it would take the game to the next level. Having these different modes, especially as ranked boxing mode, ranked kickboxing mode, ranked jiu-jitsu mode, and ranked wrestling mode, bro. This is A+, bro. A+ for an idea for the game. They need to do this. Guys, please, do y'all job, man. For the people watching this video right now from my channel, people that's gonna watch it on Wavy's channel, and if you have already, please, guys, get this idea out there. Make sure y'all know where it came from, Wavy MMA, because this is first I'm seeing it. This is spectacular, bro.
Then you can do the kickboxing, which is kind of like the stand and bang, where it's just kickboxing. You can go in there Yair and piece up Josh Emmett, you know what I'm saying? And then you can maybe have a jiu-jitsu, like it's an actual jiu-jitsu match. And I think this would be good. So for like players that need to focus on this certain aspect of the game, they can come in here and work on that, because they'll only be doing that, you know what I'm saying? My ground game's not the best. I want to go work on jiu-jitsu and wrestling. I can go into the jiu-jitsu rank mode and just only do jiu-jitsu and work on submissions, working on learning the transition denials. Maybe in the wrestling game mode, you got the 2 players. You can see who can defend the most. You can work on your turning takedowns, work on takedowns during the cage, work on the clinch. This could also help people learn the new clinch system if we add a new clinch system. So I feel like this would be fire for game modes. Let's make this game for the hardcore online players. And the last thing, if Elite Taporia knocks out Charles Oliveira, we got to put him on the cover. I already gave y'all a little idea, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to give me some residuals for making that fire-ass cover right there. I got it right there. And I want that bitch to say Xbox Series X and PC. I circled that so we know this bitch is on PC. If he knocks out Volk, Max, and Charles back to back, ain't no one else to put on that cover besides Ilia Taporia. EA, if you watch this, please. I just want the best gaming experience, man. When you work a hard, long week and you wake up on Saturday morning, I want to go play UFC, bro. I don't want to play any other games. I want to play UFC. So let's make UFC great again. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Also, comment down below what you would like to see in UFC 6, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.
Hey, man. Shout out to Wavy MMA. This was a banger of an idea. Yo, y'all go get that man to 1K subs, man. Whoever's watching this video, make sure y'all go subscribe to him. I said everything I needed to say in this video. Now it's time for you guys to do the same, man. Drop your thoughts down below in the comment section. Drop a like on this video. Let's get this video into the algorithm. And be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. And turn on all notifications so you never miss another upload. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him.